Warning: the following presentation may be disturbing for some viewers. Topics in this presentation contain discussions of death, graphic actions, and murder in the first degree. Viewer discretion is advised. Alright, we're back here again. We're back here again. Well, I'm not in charge here. I'm gonna leave because I know Kris is up to some fucking shit again.
Yeah.
So
No, it's not. I promise.
No. I here's a problem. I don't trust you. I don't
What
trust
do
you.
you mean?
No, I mean exactly
What
that.
do you mean?
I mean exactly that.
Look, I'm not gonna steer you wrong this episode. I promise. Don't worry. Don't worry. I got you, sis.
And she's gone.
Hey, Amy, what's going on?
Hi!
Thank you for coming.
Well, it was decided that we should be here today. Yeah, Rouge is still on her mission, and you know, Cream, we don't want her to watch these kind of things.
Yeah, so I think this one, I think you guys are gonna get a total kick out of it because I know it's been really hard on everyone. Me personally, I've been going through some really horrible shit. So instead of it being depressing like it has been on the last, pretty much daiquiris and death since the beginning, except for the Sam Cooke case, I decided that today's theme is stupid criminals. So I picked out some gems, and so I have them pulled up on my phone. And
So if I don't laugh, can I hit you with my hammer? Because I still have a bone to pick with you.
Well, you can't because I'm getting Korean food delivered, and I haven't had Korean food in almost a year. So.
Oh, well, that Korean food is gonna have to be gone before I can hit you. So you better enjoy it.
Don't worry, I got you. And today's drink is a truly strawberry lemonade hard seltzer. So, because it's hot and I wanted to do something fancy schmancy. So I'm gonna stop blabbering and we're gonna get into, the first story. Because when I was looking up stupid criminals, this headline caught my eye and I thought, oh yes, this is perfect. So the headline for this segment or this article is a Missouri suspect was hiding from police. Typical, whatever. But a loud fart gave him away. And this happened in 2019. Okay. So, law enforcement officers in Missouri managed to capture a man wanted for possession of a controlled substance after he gave away his position in an unorthodox way. He farted loudly, or at least with enough volume to get the attention of the police officers looking for him. Quote,
was it like Wendy Williams?
Yeah. So pretty much like they were hiding like in some bushes and trying to hide from the cops, and then they farted really loud, and they got caught red-handed. I don't have a joke for that, so it pretty much writes it. Whatever. So according to the Clay County Sheriff's Office, they wrote on their Facebook page with the hashtag "It Happened." If you've got a felony warrant for your arrest, the cops are looking for you, and you pass gas so loud it gives up your hiding spot, you're definitely having a poop emoji day. A local TV station requested more information on the case, and the sheriff's office responded on Facebook with, quote, "The person was arrested over the weekend on a Clay County warrant for possession of a controlled substance. We gotta give props to Liberty, Missouri PD for using their senses to sniff him out," end quote. And also the official Twitter account of this police department had fun with this incident. So on their Twitter, they said, quote, "The Liberty Police Department was surprised to see this incident slip out, which stinks for the arrestee. Fortunately, it's a jester joke." It's a fucking jester joke, I swear to God. And then they said, "Fortunately, no one was injured during this arrest." The city also thanked the sheriff's department for, quote, "airing out a wanted person's dirty laundry and fanning the flames." This is, I
thought these were supposed to be funny.
Jester joke.
These are not funny. These are lame.
Okay, I guess, whatever. So the next one that I have is it's a goodie, and it involves someone in Texas, of fucking course. So
Yeah,
the
yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker, because apparently, I shouldn't say that because I have a friend that lives in Texas and she's really sweet, but anyway. So this is from Texas. This happened in 2019. The title for this one is Texas groom robs bank day before wedding to pay for the ring and venue, police say. So even this guy's yeah.
That sounds
Even this
so
guy's
sweet.
name is stupid. So so again, this came out in 2019. So a Texas bridegroom robbed a bank the day before his wedding to pay for his fiance's ring and cost of the venue, according to the police. Keith Bumpus of Crockett, which is about 120 miles north of Houston, robbed the Citizens State Bank in nearby Groveton on Friday morning, according to Trinity County Sheriff Woody Wallace on Facebook Live. So Wallace said Bumpus, who was 36 at the time, who provided a full confession to police and is being charged with robbery, went into the local bank indicating he had a weapon and demanded money. Bumpus then left with the stolen cash, drove down dirt roads and Forest Service roads when he got a call from his fiancée, Wallace said. The two were supposed to get married Saturday, and his fiancée said that she saw the surveillance video stills of her husband-to-be robbing the bank that the police had posted on Facebook. After some discussion, Wallace said the fiancé was able to persuade Bumpus to turn himself in, and soon after he confessed to authorities in Houston. He basically stated that he was getting married tomorrow. He didn't have enough money for the wedding ring he wanted to buy and needed to pay for the venue. So the sheriff said that they recovered most of the money and they thanked Bumpus's family for helping them out. He was still in police custody that Monday and was transferred to Trinity County Jail. So the wedding that was scheduled for Saturday obviously didn't happen. So they said, quote, "No wedding took place that I know of. It didn't happen in my jail." So there has, since his arrest, there was no further comments from his fiance. And since this person was arrested, he wasn't allowed to have visitors. So my thing is this. Why would you have like a giant wedding or whatever, not having any money for the venue and the ring?
Isn't it
You could have
it's
a wedding at home.
obvious. It's really obvious because they want to show how much they love each other.
Well, I mean, I don't want a big wedding, honestly.
Well, that's what you say now.
Well,
That's what you say now, but when it comes to time, you want to go big and loud.
well,
Uh,
I'm fine with
I'll
going
pass.
to the. Yeah, I'm okay.
Why would I want a bunch of people who are fake at my wedding?
Yeah, that's the thing is because like granted, I love my mom's side of the family. Everyone knows that, but then I have to invite my dad's side of the family, which I only like maybe a couple people out of that side. So why would I have a big wedding and then I would have to like worry about trying to, invite people that I don't really want to fuck with for whatever reason. Make it make sense.
Well,
and plus,
that's-
I don't want a bunch of people staring at me like, and as I'm saying these words to, the person I'm marrying.
but
Like,
it's
that's
a
embarrassing.
That's a declaration of love. You're telling the whole
but-
world that how much you love your partner.
I don't need
Well, that's
freaking
true.
50 million people who I don't give two farts about
Yeah.
to sit there and stare at me while I'm declaring my fucking vows of love. Oh god, so weird. No. Ugh.
It's
First
It's
off,
weird
that
and-
requires me to give you the fucking generous gesture of me inviting you in the first place, because I'm not going to do
Right.
that.
And
Right.
I just don't
Like-
want to have a wedding. That's like a
'cause
cesspool
honestly,
for
I would
drama.
rather- It is, and especially like knowing me and my anger, I know for sure I will be a bridezilla, and
Yeah, I like being your
I-
friend. So
yeah, and then plus I want Tiff to come to my wedding and be my witness, so I'm not going to.
yeah, I actually like being your friend, despite
and
my
I like
attitude.
having-
So
yes, and
I
Yeah.
rather not be a part of that cesspool, and we can still chill out
yeah.
and not deal with
Yeah.
bridezillas, so I don't have to cut you out of my life, because I will, and I will not hesitate.
Yeah.
Imagine setting up a fucking fake ass wedding so you could drag all the people who ever fucking wronged you at some point just to roast their asses on the spot.
Oh my god.
You know what? I would do that instead of a wedding. I would
It's
just
like
bring
you look
everybody
like
out.
you're getting wedding. You look like you make it look like it's gonna be a wedding, and then everybody shows
Yeah.
up all dressed up and shit.
Yep.
And you fucking come out in like regular ass clothes, and they're like,
It's
"What
like,
the
all
hell's going on?"
right, what's
And
up?
you're just like,
Welcome to my
"Alright,
stand up.
motherfuckers."
Welcome to my stand up. Okay, this bitch right here, you fucking manipulated me. You fucking did this shit to me. No, fuck you. You,
Okay,
I don't
and look
even
at
know
this
you. What are you doing here?
What the
Who
fuck
the
are you
fuck are
doing here?
you? And then
And look at
you.
this motherfucker.
Oh my god. What can I say about you, you dumb bitch, motherfucker?
You know what?
All right,
You
have a
know,
good night, everybody. Good night. Fucking bitch.
Don't forget to tip your bartender.
I would do.
But,
I would do
get
that.
the bar.
I would do exactly that.
Honestly, I
would like a rare session.
and I told Tiff this. So when I went to Vegas with my boyfriend, a thought did cross my mind to try to convince my boyfriend to play a prank where we had like a fake wedding and tell everyone that we got married in Vegas, because everyone was saying that, oh, I was gonna either come back married or other stuff. And I told him, I was like, when my friends are like, she's gonna come back married. And so I told him I was thinking, it would be kind of funny if we had a fake wedding and we can come back and say that we got married, and then it turns out that we didn't. And then he laughed at me Like he didn't. He just laughed. He was like, "That's funny," and we never did it. And I kind of wish we did because it would have been really, really funny if I came back.
Should have gotten
And
those
like,
plastic rings you get at the supermarket.
oh yeah, that was my. Yeah, we should have did that. And be like, by the way, I got married, but I even like, cause I get harassed whenever I go out, and I started wearing my class ring on my ring finger. So when that does happen, I can just flash my hand and be like, sorry, I'm taken or whatever. And it works. It works. So, but yeah, I wish we could have went through with the whole fake wedding thing because that would have been funny. And plus, I'm pretty sure you could do it in Vegas because you can pretty much do anything in Vegas.
Hey, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Anyways.
So this next one comes from Thrillist.com. This one is man steals Pepsi truck, leads cops on a wild chase, and leaves a trail of soda.
What's a Pepsi Man?
No, sadly it wasn't Pepsi Man.
Damn. That would have been good PR. That would have been good PR.
It would have been amazing PR. Like imagine getting
Pepsi Man.
like Pepsi Man stealing a truck. And the reason is it's very 90s rom-com. Because
did he go to the airport? Or like did he go to the airport? No, shut up. Shut up. No, he didn't. Shut up. No, he didn't. He did not go to the airport. Shut up. This bitch went to the airport.
So this is what happened. So the suspect, whose name was Stephen Hart, and so this is what happened. So we're not here to offer tips on how to steal a vehicle, but it seems reasonable that if you're hoping to get away with it, you probably shouldn't steal an 18-wheeler emblazoned with one of the most recognizable logos on the planet. However, that logic seemed to escape a man in Oklahoma this week when he hijacked a Pepsi truck in broad daylight. So this happened in 2019. Surprise, surprise. And took it on a truly ridiculous joyride, leaving a trail of soda bottles in his wake. As workers were unloading soda from the back of a Pepsi truck in Tulsa, Oklahoma on Tuesday morning, a man managed to jump in the cab and steal it, with the back of the truck still open and one of the employees still inside. Fortunately, the worker was able to jump out, but the truck jacker proceeded to take the rig on a wild ride. Shortly after the truck was taken, a woman called police to report that her boyfriend was driving a Pepsi semi around the parking lot looking for her, according to local NBC affiliate KJRH. Shortly after that, cops spotted the suspect, who then led them on a 30-minute chase around Tulsa, spilling soda the whole time. According to Sergeant Glenn, he was just slinging soda pop through every intersection that he blazed through. The chase eventually ended when the cops got close enough to the truck for an officer to try and jump into the cab. That's when the suspect, identified as Stephen Hart, made a beeline out the other door while the rig was still in gear, and the truck rear-ended a school bus. Thankfully, no kids were in it, and no injuries were reported. Hart was then apprehended and told police that he stole the truck because he felt like driving to the airport after getting into a fight with his girlfriend. However, the excitement didn't end once he was arrested. Yep.
Shut up!
Yes, so you're correct.
God damn it! I don't like that I'm correct. What the fuck? You really... Oh my god, what the fuck?
You were absolutely correct. So his girlfriend was going to leave him, but he's like, I'm not having this shit. And so he steals the Pepsi truck to drive to the airport to try to stop her. It's like a rom-com.
Fucking one of those endings to Love Actually.
Yes.
Oh my god. Holy shit.
Yes.
Oh my god.
So of course he faced a bunch of charges. So related to the truck theft, he also faced charges related to attempting to escape jail after trying to flee through 2 locked doors. No more locked doors. Anyway, inside the intake area of the Tulsa County Jail. So now he was facing a bunch of charges because he tried to escape jail. Okay, sir. It's unclear how much Pepsi was lost over the course of the joyride, although at least the company got some free, albeit dubious, advertisement out of the whole situation. So Tiff was correct.
I don't
He
like that
stole
I'm
Pepsi.
correct.
Yes. You.
This man went to the fucking airport.
Yes.
Like at the end of a rom-com when the girl is leaving and the music is swelling and like he's just like, you complete me, and he's outside her window with a boombox.
Yes.
Oh
Standing out of the
my
window,
God.
in front of her window, holding a boombox up in the air. And Don't You Forget About Me is playing in the background.
Don't you forget about me. And then after that, they go up to her room and then they have like cake or something for her birthday.
Yes, it's like 16 candles.
16
like,
candles, Breakfast Club. What's that fucking movie with the boombox? That movie with the boombox. Love Actually, and every fucking Meg Ryan movie.
Oh my god, yes, every Meg Ryan movie, and honorable mention to Adventures in Babysitting, because no one remembers that movie, but it's very, very early 90s cheese, and it's just like the ending is just ultimate cheese factor. So yeah, that was like a total like rom-com ending bullshit, and I thought that you would get a kick out of that.
Oh my god, I hate that I got that right. I was just joking.
I can't. I thought so. Like, because the thing is that if you we're not condoning this.
Don't do this, please.
Yes, don't do it, please. I just wanted to preface that before I say my comment. If you're gonna hijack, if you're gonna carjack, you would carjack out, I don't know, a regular car, maybe a cab, but you decide to hijack a truck. Not just any truck, a big ass truck with like one of the most well-known products.
Maybe Pepsi was her favorite drink. I don't know why, but
maybe
it's possible.
Maybe. And I mean, I guess they got free promo out of it too, because it was all basically everywhere. And like, okay, well, I guess I gotta go buy Pepsi.
I bet you in Japan they did a commercial with Pepsi Man with that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, probably did. So Pepsi Man like chasing down a woman who forgot to buy Pepsi before she went on the plane.
Oh yeah, I've seen those kind of commercials. And
it's not, Kris. It's not a commercial. It's not a commercial. I'm just speaking out my ass. No, I'm speaking out my ass right now. It's not a commercial.
But honestly, don't steal don't steal anything. But if unless you're
Pepsi Man.
Yes, unless you're a Pepsi Man. Only Pepsi Man. This would have been better if Pepsi Man was the reason behind the...
It would have been better if the dude dressed up as Pepsi Man.
You know what? Because there's no pictures of this guy, so I'm just gonna have this headcanon that this dude was dressed up as Pepsi Man.
Be careful of your headcanons. They can get wild and crazy.
Oh yeah, that's true. But like, I feel like...
Still mad at you for the other thing.
That's not my fault.
Fuck you, Kris.
I didn't tell you to do it. I just told you my headcanon. I cannot believe this shit.
Kris?
I hate this family.
Babe?
I'm running away.
Go the fuck ahead.
I'm gonna pack one bag and throw it over my shoulder on a stick, and I'm running away. And I'm gonna flash my ankle so a car can pick me up. No. Don't do
Alright.
that.
Don't do that.
Yes, please don't do that. Don't do anything that I say because I'm 9 times out of 10 I'm just talking out of my own ass and I'm joking. So, do as I say, not as I do, or whatever.
And what? Well, you're saying to do.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Or whatever. But
Whatever.
don't do anything I say because then you'll get yelled at me because you'll get yelled at like I get yelled at every single day well, not every single day, but every time I'm on here by Tiffany because clearly I influence
It had to
things,
be.
I guess.
It had to be Air Forces. Just had to.
Because
Could it be Converse? Could it be
Yes.
Nike? It had to be Air Forces.
Yes. Now I'm just waiting for someone to basically hijack or carjack an Amazon truck to stop their girlfriend from getting on the next train to fucking whatever.
Like that episode of the Rugrats where Grandpa Lou had a friend come over,
Yeah.
and that friend was just like he wanted to date her, and he was chasing the train.
Like, I have to.
Like Morgana,
I have to stop
Morgana.
her. I have to. And it's or just pull a whole notebook. Just pull a whole notebook ending.
Oh,
and,
bitch! I hated the Notebook.
Really?
Yeah,
I
didn't
love
like
the
it.
Notebook.
Mm-mm.
I love the Notebook. It's so good.
Everybody does.
just-
I'm just like, this dude is manipulating her into going on a date by trying to kill himself. Are you fucking kidding me? You serious
Yeah,
with this
that
shit? That's fucked up.
That is. It is, and it's true. But the ending made me cry because it's like they pretty much died together, and that made me cry. And I remember.
So did
we
Romeo
watched
and
it
Juliet.
Yeah, well, that's true. But theirs is like. But theirs is questionable. Because, stuff. And literally someone almost got into a fight after we watched The Notebook. Like a physical fight. But anyway. So this one is I can see some people doing this. I'm not going to name names. But when I read this article and this headline, I was like, this sounds like somebody that
I used
is
to
well
know. Well known.
yes, well known in a certain community that all of us are a part of. So here it is. So the headline is Man 34 wrecks home with axe after he thought his wife damaged his action figures.
Oh, bitch, you ain't shit for that. You ain't shit for that. I know exactly who you're talking about. You ain't shit for that, Kris. You ain't shit for that. What the fuck,
I'm
Kris?
not wrong.
Something happened to that person's house, and it was questionable how it happened.
Right. It's,
Oh, bitch, you ain't shit for that.
I'm not wrong.
You ain't
I'm-
shit for
I'm-
that. You
I'm
ain't,
not wrong.
you ain't shit for that. You fuck
I'm
that.
not wrong. It's the God honest truth. So, a man was taken into. Oh, my news are almost here. Cool. A man was taken into custody in the Dane County Jail after accusing his wife of damaging his action figures, then took an axe to damage the house, according to the Madison Police Chief Mike Koval's blog. This call came in at 10:03 p.m. to the west side of Madison for a domestic disturbance between a 46-year-old woman and her 34-year-old husband. The husband called 911 on himself after using a log-splitting axe to destroy a TV stand, laptop computer, and several items in the house. Then he went outside and smashed the family car, chopped off both side mirrors, and struck the windshield so hard that the axe got stuck. It just got stuck. And then
So,
here's the reason.
okay. So he called the cops on himself because he got the axe stuck in the TV.
Correct.
All right, so
Yes.
this person's just stupid.
Yes, and there is a reason, And I'm gonna go get my noodles real quick, and I'll explain the reason because my food just got here. Quick second. Oh god.
Well, I guess we have to take over until she gets back. Where's Jessica? Jessica!
Thank you.
Oh, Jessica! I know she's ignoring me because she knows what I'm going to ask her.
Okay, my Korean food got here, and I'm very happy. But okay, so are you ready for the whole cause of this? So,
What, she fucking threw out his G.I. Joes or something?
yeah. So before I say it, guess what his excuse was for smashing everything with a fucking axe.
The bitch fucking took my My Little Pony, my Equestria girl dolls, and put them in the trash and told me to get a job.
Well, he said, according to the officers, he said that he drank too much and overreacted after he thought his wife had damaged some of his private property with short action figures. So he said that he got drunk, and that's why he did what he did. And yeah, okay. So
this is why I don't drink, among other reasons.
This is why I don't get that drunk anymore, because I know my limit. I know my limits. I'm not gonna have a repeat of the tequila story. I'm not gonna do that. So yeah, he said that he drank too much. And when police arrived, they found the axe in the windshield of the car, and damages were estimated to be about $5,000. So officers took the suspect into custody, arrested him for domestic-related charges of disorderly conduct and felony damage to property, and was taken to jail. So he basically was like, oh, I drank too much. Oh, my wife, she fucked up my action figures. I'm just gonna turn into the Hulk and smash everything. Just gonna smash everything.
What? Lord Almighty,
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I can't. And so, a fun one that I thought was funny. Well, I guess it's kind of funny, but also kind of fucked up. And it involves America's Got Talent.
Alright, go on, I'm listening.
So, okay, so this is what happened. So, a man was arrested Sunday evening and charged with domestic violence after he attacked his brother for not supporting his dream on being on America's Got Talent. So the suspect said his name is Gregory Rary, who was 25, became irate and left his brother's apartment in Warren, Ohio, before he came back minutes later and started to scream at his brother, Chad Sibic, 29, for not supporting him. And police reported that Rary then punched Sibic in the face. When police arrived at the apartment complex where Sibic lives, he was standing outside with his dogs and he had a swollen left eye. According to Sibic, he said that the argument began when Rary told the family that he was going to enter into the televised talent show America's Got Talent. So, according to the police report, Sibic said that Rary's family told him they would not financially support him in his attempt to make the auditions. So he left the residence angry, and his parents followed not long after. So he came back, he punched his brother Chad in the face, and in response, Chad put his brother in a chokehold, biting his forearm before he became unconscious.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it escalated quickly.
Oh my
So-
god. Oh my god.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
So when Rary came to, that's when Chad called the police. He told his brother Rary that the police were coming, and then Rary just sprinted. He just ran.
He bolted
ran.
out of there. That's funny.
He ran so far away.
He ran.
He ran.
He
all night
ran
and day.
so far away.
Way.
He ran.
Ran.
He ran all night and day.
Yay. So he just yeeted out of there. He yeeted like he stole something.
That doesn't make him seem guilty.
Yeah, exactly. So when police caught up to the America's Got Talent hopeful, he told police he was trying to get a ride home and had broken his phone in anger. He also told an officer he had recently stopped taking his mood stabilizers.
Well then. Sir.
Yes. He literally like blamed the fact that he didn't take his meds for punching his brother in the face because he didn't want to, because his brother was like, no, I'm not going to support you in your dream or whatever.
Look, I can relate.
Then it gets worse.
Oh fuck.
Because this article ends with Rary doubled down and said he was going to kill his brother if Chibik filed charges because then he would be ineligible to audition for America's Got Talent. So this guy.
Well, buddy,
yes.
You're already in a predicament right now, and now you want to say out of pocket shit like this.
Correct.
I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know what to tell you, my dude. I honestly don't.
No, alright, cool. Ah, it's great, it's fine. It's, don't let your dreams be dreams, I guess.
Yes, don't let your dreams be dreams. Don't let your memes be memes.
Just do it.
Just do it. So, I'm gonna do one more, because I just went down a goddamn rabbit hole, and this is close to my heart because I was a part of this organization for a year. So the headline is Man in viral photo buying $540 of Girl Scout cookies arrested on drug dealing charges. So this guy named Dedrick Lee McGowan, who is known as who also goes by the nickname Fat. So this took place in South Carolina. So a South Carolina man who bought more than 120 boxes of Girl Scout cookies to help the Scouts escape the cold has been arrested on drug charges. News outlets report that the U.S. Drug Enforcement Agency says that 46-year-old Dedrick Lee McGowan, aka Fat, was arrested Tuesday on charges including conspiracy to distribute drugs. The agency says that McGowan is the same man who appeared in a photo that garnered thousands of views and shares online. Mother Kayla Dillers had shared the photo on Facebook, saying the man paid $540 in cash for all the girls' cookies so they could escape the cold outside a store near Greensville, South Carolina. She said that she didn't get the name of the man. An indictment issued last week says that Fat McGowan, aka Fat, is one of several suspects in an ongoing drug investigation. It says that he and 10 other people conspired to import drugs from Mexico in late 2018. The U.S. Attorney's Office says authorities are still searching for one of the suspects. So the vice president of recruitment and marketing for Girl Scouts of South Carolina, Karen Kelly, says the organization will cooperate with authorities, and she said in a statement that the organization had no reason to believe McGowan was anything other than one of our valuable customers. He was being held at a Spartanburg County Detention Center, and it was, at the time, it was unclear if he has a lawyer. So, yeah, this dude just stole $540 worth of Girl Scout cookies, and now apparently he is one of the suspects in a drug ring or whatever.
Girl Scout cookies, drug ring.
Yes.
I think it's core. I think they're onto something, because you know what? Those damn Girl Scout cookies are always so fucking addicting.
It's always the Girl Scout cookies.
Yeah.
It's always the Girl Scout cookies. And I mean, yes, they're addicting.
They're hella addicting.
Oh god, the Thin Mints.
Dude, the Thin Mints. The best one. Oh.
Yes. Thin Mints and Tagalongs taste so good in the freezer. So, I highly recommend it. And also Thin Mints taste really good crumbled over ice cream, vanilla ice cream. So, I highly recommend that. And, so this is the last one, and then I'm gonna eat. So, because there's this one, and it involves with what I like to call redneck paradise, but aka Walmart. So, this probably describes me when I'm older, because the title is "Woman Drinking Wine from Pringles Can Banned from Walmart."
Is this in Florida?
This is literally... no, it's not in Florida.
Damn.
You would think it's in Florida, but no, it takes place in Wichita. Yeah. But it's actually, this comes out of Wichita Falls, Texas. So police in northern Texas say a woman has been banned from a local Walmart after she spent several hours driving an electric shopping cart around the store's parking lot while drinking wine from a Pringles can. This is me. This is gonna be me. I'm gonna get banned from Walmart drinking wine out of a Pringles can while riding a motorized shopping cart. This is me.
Oh, it's one of those the fuck, what's it called?
This is literally
in the shops where disabled people use
and
mobility scooters.
Oh yeah, yeah. And this is gonna be me when I'm older. I fucking swear. So police tell Times Record News that officers responded to a report of a suspicious person around 9 a.m. Friday at a Walmart in Wichita Falls. The city is about 125 miles northwest of Dallas, near the Oklahoma border. According to Wichita Falls police spokesman named Jeff Hughes, says that the woman had been riding the electric cart around the parking lot for about 3 hours. Hughes said that police eventually found the woman in a nearby restaurant and told her not to return to the store. Police said that the woman wasn't arrested and her name wasn't released at the time of this article. So I'm gonna be this lady that is just drinking wine out of a Pringles can, and then I'm gonna get arrested probably and banned from Walmart. So I just imagine.
That's something to aspire to.
Yeah, and since this lady's name wasn't released, I'm gonna do one more headcanon. So I think that this lady is what's her face from the Cleveland show. The one that's in the motorized scooter.
Oh, yeah. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, I forgot her name.
Yeah.
With that being said, that is Daiquiris and Death for this week. I just wanted to do this because I just thought almost every case we did on Daiquiris and Death have obviously been very, very depressing. And I just thought, not all of them. There's some gems that were some funny ones.
This one has yet to be topped, but
yeah, I don't think I can top Sam Cooke getting clapped by a broomstick. I don't think I can ever top that.
I think you can. I think there's just look at crimes in Florida. There must be something in Florida that happened. Top this.
You know what? Next week we're gonna do Florida crimes. How about that?
You know what? Fine. Let's just do
it. Okay, next week it's gonna be Florida crimes on Daiquiris and Death, and most of them is gonna be Florida man.
Isn't there a meme where you say type in Florida man and then your birthday and see what happened?
Yes, and I did that. I actually did that. I typed in I forgot. Let me see if I can do it real quick, because I did it a couple years ago. And because it's like Florida man, you type in your Florida man and then you type in your birth year, and then you have to read an article that is the first thing that comes to mind. So I did Florida man, and I did it just now. And so this is what I pulled, or what I found. So this is like really freaking dumb. So Florida man, so the topic is Florida man flashes buttocks at IHOP after impersonating a police officer to get free food. That was mine. And I'm not. Yeah, it's Florida.
Florida's wildin', man.
Florida, and granted, I want to go to Florida because fucking Disney World and Universal, like whatever. But Florida and Miami too. But Florida's on some other shit. It's on some other bullshit. It's really, really. I can't. February 18th. But no, I did it, and so I don't know, man. Florida's wildin', and if you live in Florida,
hi, you guys wildin'.
Why? No, you guys are wrong.
Just like, hey, if you're living in Florida, why would you do that to yourself?
Why? Why would you do that?
Why would you do that?
Why would you do that to yourself, bro? Why?
Why would you do that to yourself? I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You got the humidity. You got old people, because like that's the thing, right? Like old people retired to like Florida or some shit. And then you got to deal with the weather. Like I know Florida be humid. That's what I want to know. Why would you live in Florida?
You know.
Is it because you like gators or whatever? Like, because it's the party scene? I don't know. But, yeah, so next week on Daiquiris and Death, I'm gonna humor myself and Tiff with Florida crimes. So, come back next Friday.
Anyways, good job, Kris.
Thank you. And now I'm gonna eat my fluffy noodles. Thanks.
All right, gang. Let's see. Sorry, I'm so used to having like two two things to like look over, but
Huh?
but I know I'm not using OBS anymore. I just yeah, no. OBS, I told you OBS is fired, and I meant
Yeah,
it.
OBS is.
OBS
Yeah.
is fucking fired.
Yep, because
I
OBS crashed.
I no, it didn't crash. It just slowed down everything. Everything what I was trying to do. So I couldn't handle it anymore.
Mhm.
So
So I.
OBS is fired, pretty much.
Right.
And
They gave me kimchi.
now we're done with OBS. I enabled the multi-streaming on Streamlabs, which cost a penny, but what can I do? It's okay. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. Nothing's on fire. But no, I was having some issues last night because I wanted to try to re-record a couple of things on like the outro for the podcast and the Patreon little plug thing. But I was having, and I'm still trying to figure out what I did wrong because why are you like this? Oh, because I kept like I would record, right? But then I would get like I would listen to the playback and I would get like the little like crackly like noises. And I couldn't figure out what I was doing wrong. So like I don't know if it was just because I was too close to the mic or my mic is too loud or whatever.
What? Did Jessica fall asleep? Where is she? Where's my babs? Babs, babs. My babs and the babes and the babes, babs. Alright. Title is updated, I believe so. Let me just check. Alright. Cool. Hoo-hoo-hoo. And where is everybody? Oh, wait, Kris is eating. And Jessica's, I think she passed out again. Well, she just finished her finals. I don't blame her too much. I don't blame her at all. Kris! I think she walked away. So it's just me and everybody here. And we're gonna do something fun if you can't tell from the title of the stream. Hey.
But I'm back.
Here she is. Kris, you wanna guess what we're gonna do?
Are we gonna take over the world?
I fucking wish. I fucking wish we could.
But we're gonna have some fun, right?
Yeah,
we're
gonna take a guess what we're gonna do today.
Are we gonna draw?
You're right. Somewhat. We are going to draw. We're gonna do a little thing today. If you can check out the screen right now. Yeah. Do you recognize this, Kris?
Let me see. Let me pull up the thing. All right. Let me pull up the thing. Let's see. Oh, yes.
Yeah. So I'm gonna teach the audience at home how to go from this to this.
Ooh.
Excuse me. I thought you said you didn't like when people recolored other ships.
Yeah, call me a hypocrite. I don't like it. I don't care. Call me a hypocrite. Listen, do what you want. I don't care. It's not gonna affect me in my day. It's just weird sometimes.
But isn't this... Well, it's not fair if you admit it.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
I know people have been asking me how to recolor and how to do recolors. Don't worry, I'll be doing multiple across the stream. I did up the resolution on each screenshot. So because they're really small. So yeah, I had to resize them so they can be at least a good enough canvas for me to work on. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna do multiple of these, so don't worry. We're gonna be turning Amy here into Sally.
Oh.
Why?
Because I said so. Shut up.
This is so...
Oh my god.
do not like this.
Don't worry. To show my appreciation to Amy, and I'll be fair, I'm gonna do something special for you, Amy. Don't worry.
Fine. I'll take your word for it. But fine.
Alright, gang. So we have this here. The screenshot here. Personally, there are multiple ways. There's no right or wrong way to do recolors. But what I do, let's bump down the opacity. I just start sketching along the lines here on a different layer. That's important. About like the shapes and where everything's going to go. It's going to benefit you in the long run, that is. And I know I've said before, like, always draw your backgrounds first before you draw on the characters, but here we're kind of reverse engineering. I sound like a TED talker right now, in all honesty. But this first one is like, oh, I have my tablet here, might as well like do this, da 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 da. But I'll do one where I'll switch to my mouse, just like the good old days, and see if I can do that. So don't you worry. Plus, the screenshots have like weird things in them, so like weird not things, but weird anatomy in them, so it wouldn't hurt to like go in and fix that as well. So there's that. But the most important thing is to capture the body shape of the character. And I realized they have like giant heads. Also, what might help you, ignore this for a minute. Also, what might help you is having a circle to get like, oh, that's actually a perfect size. Or making a circle to to get like the basic shape of the head. Because, like I said, sometimes the proportions can be a little wonky. It can be a little off. It can be because Amy, no offense, Amy, you have a big head.
Hmm.
I do not.
Kind of. It's mostly because of your quills. Like, your head size is around here. It's just the quills just add volume to your head.
Oh, that's fair. I use a lot of product for my quills.
So... Ba, 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 ba. Oh, welcome. Oh yeah, that's the guy who's muted.
I got it.
Thank you. Going back to here. We're just basically, I'm doing it if you have a tablet. You're just taking the basic shape of everything. Just like head, body, and whatnot. And, you know, you're not limited to, like, this body, because Amy is really skinny compared to Sally. Sally she's thick. Let's be honest, Sally's thick. She's thick. Damn, boy, she thick.
Damn, boy, she thick. That's a thick ass boy.
Damn!
Damn.
Damn, boy, she thick. Damn.
Damn.
Boy, he thick. That's a thick ass boy. Damn. And like, I know there's a stigma out there, like, oh, recolors are not art, da 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 da, whatever, like that. Oh, there's some dust over here. I didn't notice that. Right over there. And like, recolors are like, oh, you're just being lazy, like, you A, B, C, D, and E. First of all, I have proven time and time again, I can draw just fine. So
Right.
much. And
Right.
secondly, I started out doing recolors, so... And look where I am now. Worse off than ever.
Because I was gonna say, doesn't like everybody, like the big artists like on DeviantArt and just online in general, don't they start off by like doing recolors and all that shit?
No. It's just recolors were a big thing back in the early 2000s. No, not early 2000s, late 2000s. And such like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, no, they didn't all start out like that. Oh, that's a little long. And they, but a lot of people did. Just like Jessica and myself, we did.
Mm-hmm.
I can't name some people right now because I'm losing my head. But, people, I'm not saying people haven't, but it's not very common. But then again, it's a good starting off point. Just don't recolor other people's artwork, because that's a big no-no.
Oh yeah. Yeah, don't do that.
That's a no. Yeah, that's a, we don't condone that. We're not all about that life. Don't do it. If you want to practice on screenshots, that's fine. You can do that. Because sometimes practicing on screenshots will help you get used to like how they are, how they form,
Mm-hmm.
and you can like build off from there. But do not go on and retrace off of other people's artwork unless they say it's okay. Like people who make bases on DeviantArt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that part's
Mhm.
okay. Like that's all fine and dandy.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know they make the bases so people can make their own stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But the doing like taking someone like an artist's artwork and then recoloring over it, that's not okay.
Mhm.
Especially if you don't have their
Right.
permission and they don't know. Because that
Yeah.
happened to one artist, and that's why they don't post their work anymore.
That's awful.
Mm-hmm.
That's so horrible because, like, and honestly, I don't blame them because I'm sure that they work super duper hard.
Yeah. And then having their artwork just turned around and turned into
on this piece or whatever, and then you have people who just flat out trace over it or recolor.
yeah. Basically, yeah. That's what they done diddly do, and it sucks that they do that because that's not cool that they do that. But
It's not cool. Cause like I knew people in elementary school who, granted, you know, like before this was like before I found out about this, they showed me like I would see like them drawing or like they'll show me like their drawings and stuff. And I would say, "Oh, that's pretty good. Like you're really talented at drawing." And then like the next day or whatever, I would see them tracing over another drawing. And they're not even like, they're denying that, oh, no, this is how I actually draw or whatever, but they're clearly tracing. So don't do that.
mm-mm. Like it's okay. If it's not good, we all have to start somewhere. But don't
Yeah.
unless they gave you permission to do that. Don't do it.
Right.
Because that's just not cool. That's no good.
It's not cool.
Take it from Sonic.
That's no
no good.
That's no good.
It's no good.
Jilla White, please. Jilla White, please come back to voice Sonic for one thing. Please. I beg of you.
Oh my god.
I fucking beg of you. I need a Jilla White Sonic thing. Just once. Just to make young me feel good about, or just happy, whatever. Please, Jalil White, we miss you. And he's, I don't know, he's like, yeah, he's like one of my favorite voiceovers for Sonic. Voices for Sonic.
Why is that?
But
why is that, Kris?
Cause I don't know, cause I think it's just because of the nostalgia and from like when I was getting into Sonic, he was probably, if not the first, like he was like, that was the reason why I even got into Sonic, was because I watched that and I thought he was good. Like, don't get me wrong, I really loved, I like Jason Griffith. I do. That's
Hang on.
I really
Hold on. I traced artwork before, and I'm looking back. I'm glad I had a backwards. I managed to draw stuff of my own. Yeah, like I said before, it's not a bad jumping off point.
Right.
I'm just doing this because I just want to have fun. Plus people ask me how do people do it,
Shut the fuck up.
and I'm just like, all right, I can show you guys how I do it.
Yeah, and I mean, not gonna.
Go on.
Yeah,
No,
but not gonna lie. I when I was younger, and when I was trying to attempt to draw, there was one time where I got really frustrated with trying to. I think I was trying to draw something. I forgot what it was. But I got really frustrated that I threw away my original drawing, and I grabbed. I think it was like a printout of an animal, like a head of an animal from like Lisa Frank or whatever, and I traced over that. And so I'm not gonna sit here and say that I've never traced, even though, granted, I'm not an artist. I don't draw. I cannot draw. Well, my drawings are very poor. But yes, I have traced before.
Like it's as long as you're not tracing anybody else's artwork and it's just like harmless screenshots, edits.
Yeah.
You have nothing to feel ashamed of. I mean, I know everybody went through that. You can lie to me. You can try to lie to me and say, "Oh, I never went through that." Like, sure,
Right.
if you want to live that lie, go right ahead. But I know everybody's gone through it, and it's awkward and all that. And looking back, it's all cringe. But you know, and looking back at the like me cringing at it, I'm just like, it's fine. No big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. I cannot stress this enough. Do not trace over other people's artwork. Don't do it. I will lose respect for you. I know I did it in the past.
That's not cool.
I did it in the past. I will admit. And I have no excuse for that. But that was in the past. I don't do that now, except for screenshots, and I just want to have fun. Plus, people asked, and I'm here to deliver. Like, all right, cool, that will be fine. That'll be a fun stream. Just to do recolor. Because why not? What were you saying about Julia White, Kris?
Oh, yeah. So he was like my first, well, like one of my first exposures to Sonic, growing up, because, like I wasn't like those type of people who, you know, who watched every single thing of Sonic and played the games. Like I did play the first game. I did play that. And I think I also played Sonic. I played the first. I think I played the first two games, but I wasn't like a major fan or anything. I was just like a casual, you know, fan who just played the games, and because I loved video games, and I still do. I still love video games. So watching him play Sonic, growing up was kind of like, you know, Sonic is cool. I like Sonic, and so
some can say he can really move. Sonic, he can really move. Sonic, he's got an attitude.
I move.
I'm sorry. Go on.
Jesus Christ! See, this is why, guys. This is why we cannot be in a room together.
You know,
because it's just we would just start singing show tunes or just singing like fucking Sonic songs. That's
He's the fastest thing alive.
And not gonna lie, I had trouble getting up this morning because I stayed up too late on TikTok once again, and I ended up listening to Pumpkin Hill
I think Thanos got her. Meaning she blipped. Give it a minute before. I'll give it a minute before I contact her. Tell her she's dead and gone, dead and gone. And oh, I've been trying for all too long. And trying to find my way back home. The old me's dead and gone, dead and gone. Yeah, 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 yeah. How does her hair go? Yeah, like if you're just tuning in, I'm just doing a recolor for fun. You can like it's just for fun. I'm just let me live. Damn it. Damn it. Purely for fun. No, nothing more, nothing less. If will I edit? Will I upload it? I don't know. Maybe. I feel like recolors are getting more accepted nowadays than they were back then. Because back then, if you had a recolor, you were a prime target to get shit on. You're like, it was like, how do I describe it? Like that episode of The Simpsons when like Homer sees nerds walking by and he's just like, nerds! That's it. That's how it is. But nowadays, I think people have calmed down a bit. Much like Jesus, I can't talk today. Much like how Tumblr's calmed down, but no one goes on Tumblr. Maybe that's why everything's calmed down, because no one does these anymore. Kris, you there? You back?
Yes, I'm here. My internet is a piece of shit. So, kind of blipped out for a little bit, but I am back and black and
better than ever.
Yeah. And better than ever. Yes. But no, so I think but now like Sonic, you know, growing up, Sonic was part of my childhood, but it wasn't like as big as a part of my childhood like Sailor Moon or not Marvel, X-Men was, because I was obsessed with Storm, and I literally wanted, like as a kid, I literally wanted to be Storm. Like I wanted to be just like her. When I grew up, and I actually, since I have the wig, if I could cosplay as Storm, if I wanted to, but yes, Jallo White was like my first exposure to Sonic, and then I got into the stuff with Jason Griffith, and
I'm gonna guess it's because of that shadow clip that I showed you from Sonic and Tails R.
Oh my god! But I'm gonna listen to that.
I regret nothing. Okay, sorry. All right, gang. So since the sketch is done, it was really quick. You can, when you're sketching it out, you can use the screenshot as a guideline to see what you're doing, which I've done, and then I made adjustments here and there. Next step, you're gonna create, for the line art, you wanna probably try to match the line art here. Even though it's blurry, You probably want to try your best to match it up as best as you can, because that will help you out in the long run. So I'm gonna use this. No, I lied. I'm gonna use like Sonic right here as a reference of his like little lines here. So I think it would be Year 3 or this one. Pretty thick. So I'm gonna use size 3 on the. I'm on a vector layer, meaning you have these tools on the side here, which for a lot of recolors do this. They use these tools right here just to like trace over like this. But for this instance, I'm going to trace over the sketch I have here. And like fix up anything along the way. So let's do it to it, shall we? Anyways, you were saying?
Right. So that's what vectors are, because like I've seen them around and I never really like knew what they were exactly for. Because I would just see them floating around just like being part of the brony community. Like I've seen people post vectors of different characters or whatever, and I never knew like that's what they were for. Because like I said, I don't know shit about art, so.
Most likely they made like the for My Little Pony. I think it was made animated in Flash. So most likely they use either Photoshop or Illustrator to make cleaner vectors than it does here. Because here it kind of rasterized here. You see this? But for this instance, that's kind of a good thing because it'll blend into everything a bit cleaner. Do I need a thinner one? Do it up here. I might need. Which is easy to fix. You don't have to go back. There's a tool called Weight where you can change the size of the line, which is really useful. Most likely I will drop it down for like 2 of them. Like 2 spaces. Alright. Let's keep going. No. So yeah. Again, this is just one method how to like recolor. I know some of y'all were curious. I need to stop and just pay attention to what I'm doing. It's really easy, really simple. I just like, because I haven't done this in a long time. Well, not a long time, but in a while. I make it more complicated for myself because I just follow a process I had before. But, you know, then I have to think, oh, someone might not be able to do this like this, so no worries, I will do it another method. If I'm not sure if we'll have time to do it in MS Paint, because a lot of people do it in MS Paint. Maybe if I do like one real quick, but maybe that's a huge maybe. But we'll see what happens.
God, MS Paint. Oh, MS Paint. The good old days.
I remember when I used MS Paint, I didn't know how to change the size of the brush. So I would zoom in really close in and then draw like that. And then I printed out the drawing and it ended up being like really small, and I was just like, I started crying like, why is it so small? That's not fair. Da, 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 da.
Oh no.
Yep.
Good lord.
Yeah.
Like, I remember MS Paint was like the program that everybody used, and like we would have computer lab, um, if on like the OG like Mac computers, if we were done with like our writing assignment for that day, we could only go on MS Paint, Yahooligans, Nick.com, and play Oregon Trail, and that was it.
I remember Nick. I remember Nick.com. I mean, I know it's still around, but it was more like interesting back in the early 2000s and late 90s or early 2000s.
Yeah.
Remember when remember those CDs from AOL to get on the internet?
Oh my god, yes.
We're really showing our age here.
We are, and I still remember the username that my mom made up for me for AOL. It was like xdiva xgirl 13 because I was 13 at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, AOL chat rooms used to be the shit. I never, well, that's a lie. I did go into like the ones for like gaming and stuff like that. But yeah, we're really showing our age. But like AOL.
If you're like younger, if you're on the younger side, you're just like, AOL chat. Well, what the fuck are they talking about? Like, it was cool when we were kids.
It was cool. It was really cool. And then you didn't have like Wi-Fi and this shit. You had dial-up.
You had dial-up, and you couldn't be on the phone at the same time as the internet. Or else, when you pick up the phone, you would get that little like,
and then like your mom would like yell at you to get off the internet so she can get on the phone to talk to like your grandma that lives on the other side of the country or some shit.
Yeah, and then you would have to wait, like, and you know them ladies like to talk, so you have to wait like a long ass time. So you can log back on.
Like your mom would be like, because your mom would be like, oh, I'm just gonna talk to your aunt or whatever for like 20 minutes, and it turns out to be like an hour and a half. But I remember that, like, it was cool back in the day. I remember when Noggin was a thing. There was this game I used to love, and my sister got me into it. Hey, AOL. Penguin's here!
Penguin! And so is Digi.
Hey, Digi. What's going on? So there's this game on Noggin, and I'm sad that they don't have it anymore. It's called Slasher.
Yeah?
Yeah, Slasher. And so it was basically like Mafia. I don't know if anyone remembers Slasher, but if you remember Slasher, then you're cool. But it was basically like Mafia, where it took place at a summer camp, and you had to figure out who was...
Wait, was it Noggin or the N?
It was the N, yes.
Because I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and it was like some Jason. You're supposed to be like Jason or something. And you had to figure out who was Slasher. And it had like a chat on the side. And I used to pray to always get Slasher, because Slasher is the best, was like my favorite. And I was good at that game. And they took it away, and I'm very sad. But yes, Slasher, the end games was fun, and they also had did you ever play Habbo Hotel?
Yes.
So did I.
I would spend so much money on Habbo Hotel. But then
God, me too.
It like took off the texting because there were a little naughty people online.
Yeah. But I also feel like I'm in the minority who has not played Club Penguin, but I've heard of it.
You're not alone. I have not played Club Penguin. I played Webkins. I played
Yes, I played Webkins.
I played Webkins. I played Neopets. I think Neopets is
Me too.
still. I think Neopets is still online.
Yeah, it's still. I think it's because I think it's still around because I collected all the Neopet cards. I had a fat stack of them, and I played Neopets every single day. And I even played that one game where it's like you have to sign up. I forgot what it's called, but you play dress up games with like celebrities and stuff.
Oh. Which one is that?
I forgot what it's called.
It's like Stars. I think I know what you're talking about. Like.
Yeah, it's Stars something. I forgot.
Dude.
It was Star something.
Do you remember Zwinky?
And fucking.
Do you remember Zwinky?
Yes, I had a Zwinky's account.
Dude, I would try to get married in Zwinky so I could steal all their money.
Literally, that was me when I used to play VMK, which came back. It's like VMK Reloaded or something. And it was like for a special like event for Disneyland, and you could do missions in the park to get like prizes and stuff. And I had my first quote unquote online boyfriend on VMK when I was like 14 years old, and they would close at like every night at like 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And when it was closed, you couldn't go on VMK. But I had my first online boyfriend, and our characters like dated, and we would send each other like gifts and stuff to decorate our rooms and stuff. And then we broke up like 2 days later. I forgot why, but it was like typical like kid. Like I was like that person that literally just went into every chat. I'm like, I'm looking for a boyfriend. Someone be my boyfriend.
That was me because I wanted to like role play like having a family and living a normal life and like being happy. Never mind.
Yeah. I just did it for the gifts because I was like, I just want stuff for my room.
That too. I remember I was on IMVU. And
oh God, yes.
Yeah. And someone was into like big girls, and I was just like, oh, I am a big girl, and I actually got gift cards. And I was just like, oh, thank you. I love you. And I was just like, damn, I didn't think it would actually work. Dude, you have to get the freaky ones. That's the ones who would spend money. I got money. I shouldn't talk about this.
No. Because, like, I was about to say, I met some weirdos on IMVU. Like, and one of these weirdos was the reason why I deleted it the first time, because I was like, nah, I'm not about this life. This is fucking weird. But now I'm back, and there's that situation with that guy who tried to come up with an excuse, and his excuse was like, I'm trying to learn English. Nobody from IMVU has hit me up, and I'm keeping it that way.
You know what we should do? We should see if the chat could find us on IMVU.
Yes, let's do it.
We should just go on IMVU one day.
Hey, Digi, IRP too. So
yep,
it's cool that Digi was saying that I still RP as of today since 2007ish. But yeah, I RP online too, and I've been doing it since 2016, I think. 2018.
Ah, yeah, sure.
Yeah,
I've been doing it since 05. When did I?
And I started.
No, yes, 03. Oh fuck, damn.
We know.
03 I started it. 03, good old 03. Oh fuck.
But I think we should see if the chat could find us on IMVU.
And then if you find us, you have to if you find us, you have to give us gift cards.
Yes, because like I've seen people do it on Omegle, where like they would say, let's see if you can find me on Omegle, and if you find me on Omegle, then you get this and this or whatever. So remember when Omegle was a thing?
It's
Well,
still
it's
a thing.
but
Yeah, because I did a little
Yep.
experiment where I talked to incels on Omegle, and some of them were nice. Some of them told me to fuck off, but you know, eh. I hope none of you guys are incels because I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I used to go on Omegle to talk to fuckboys. That was fun. And to also like control back in the day too. So and I used to do this at like 2 or 3 in the morning, like when I'm hiding underneath my blankets because I didn't want anyone to know that I was on the phone still when I should have been asleep. So I used to troll people on Omegle. And chat roulette. I don't think chat roulette is a thing anymore.
I think it is, but it's just not used as much anymore.
Yeah, because I remember chat roulette was a thing. But because I know chat roulette was a thing, and then did you ever go on Stumble Upon?
No. Was that another thing like chat roulette?
No, so Stumble Upon, it's kind of like, you know how Reddit has that subreddit where it's like 50-50. So Stumble Upon, which I think is still a thing, is kind of like that, but there's no like gore or anything like that. It would just take you to like a random website, and a lot of the time it was like a website for like you could play games on there, or like they'll take you to nick.com or something, or they'll take you to a site where it's just pictures of cute animals or like recipes and things like that. It was it was really, really fun.
I'm surprised because I was expecting you to say porn at one point in time.
Oh no, that was never,
because that was like that's chat roulette. It's just like you just wait and you just shift through the penises, essentially.
Yeah, no, chat. Oh my god, that's why I only went on chat roulette one time, and that was it. Because I just had to go and I had to see one, and I was just done after that. It only took one, and I was just like, I'm not doing this. I'm going back to Omegle because chat roulette is just too tense for me. It's too intense for me right now. I can't handle it.
I remember I cosplayed and went on Omegle, and then this dude who was like chilling on a beach, like typical like, oh, I'm on the beach and I'm cool pose. He was doing that, and
oh god.
and I was just like, oh hi, but talking as that character, and he got thrown off, and like quit. I think he was more scared that I was underage at the time than I would hope, than hearing like a character. I don't even remember which character I was cosplaying as. I remember I threw up my books real high, and it threw him the fuck off, and he left immediately.
Oh my god.
He's just like, oh, I'm not going to jail today. I'm not going to jail. I ain't going. I ain't got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. I'm going.
I gotta go home and clean out my trailer.
I ain't going. I ain't going. You can't make me.
My trailer needs cleaning out. Dude. I need to go replenish my beer supply.
Maury, I ain't going to jail today.
Maury's coming on today.
Steve Wilkos is coming on. Remember Steve Wilkos?
Steve Wilkos. Yes. Fucking.
Steve.
He took no shit. I love when he would get pissed off and he would just be like, fuck this shit, throw the fucking chair. I fucking love Steve Wilkos so much. He is great, and he took no fucking shit.
It's just like, you're a piece of shit. Get the fuck off my stage.
Get off my stage. He's just like, get the fuck off my stage. Man, if I could go to any like trash TV taping, I would go to Steve Wilkos.
Dude, it's still airing.
Still?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I thought it was done, but no, it's still going.
Holy shit. I thought it was done because I know
nah, dude, it's still going.
Jerry Springer has been off the air for a solid minute. Isn't Maury still going too?
I believe so, yes. Wait, I have to
Why am I not?
let me see. I'm not sure. Yeah, those were like these shows when you're like sick at home on a weekday and your grandparents are there, they would put on those shows. Let me see. Maury.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. Because, like, I remember whenever, like, because I used to pretend to be sick, just not go to school.
Don't do that, kids.
My thing, don't do it. And somehow I graduated high school,
Yeah,
but don't do that. So I remember I would get up and I would watch. These are the shows I used to watch. So I would wake up at like 10 because I would go back to sleep, obviously. And then I would watch Jerry Springer. And then at 11, was it Maury that came on at 11? I think it was Maury that came on at 11. No, it was...
It was Jerry that came out on 11. And then Maury was at like 9 and 10.
Yeah. And so I watched that. And then I watched Steve Wilkos. And then I would watch Judge Judy.
Hell yeah! Fuck, he's fun. I love Judge Mathis.
I love Judge. Judge Mathis takes no fucking shit.
No, it's funny.
Judge Mathis is hilarious, and because he just says like he doesn't give a fuck that he's a judge. He just
hold that thought for a minute. Alrighty, guys. So we did the line art here. Now what we're gonna do? Right. Sorry. Damn it! So now what we're gonna do is just to do a simple flat color around, and that will give us. Good morning, Jessica.
Hi. Now I was in the sweep.
Hey,
I was away dealing with apparently sink issues because Japan, doesn't want to utilize garbage disposals.
Oh. Are you okay? Are you okay, baby?
Yeah, we good.
You good, baby?
Yeah, it's just, had to change the strainer because they're not good. They don't catch everything.
Alright.
It's fine. Everything's good now.
Okay. Anyways, so what we're gonna do now, guys, is do the flat art so we know at least the outline what we need to fix in the background. So, yeah, here we go. Anyways, we were just talking about like the daytime trash TV shows like Maury and Jerry Springer and Steve Wilkos. You remember those
Divorce
shows?
Court.
I remember them specifically because my uncle would play them on the TV whenever he was at my house. I don't mean the bad one. I mean a good one.
A good one?
Yeah, good uncle.
Sorry, hang
But
on.
like, there was one show that I wanted to be on as a kid, or like, well, not as a kid, but like when I grew up, I used to watch this. There's a show called Supermarket Sweep.
Yes!
My
Supermarket Sweep!
I want to be on that show because I know they revived it.
Yeah,
But
with like
my
what's her
sister-
name? Oh fuck, she's lesbian.
It's
Oh
like-
shit, what's her name? She was in Ghostbusters. She was on SNL. Shit, what's her name? Leslie.
SNL.
Leslie. Shit.
Leslie. Leslie something.
Leslie, shit.
Leslie Jones.
Leslie Jones, yes.
Is it?
I think it's Leslie Jones.
Yeah, I think so. But one of my sister's childhood friends, her parents was on Supermarket Sweep, and my favorite part was like when at the end when they would have to go through like the different aisles and pick the giant like inflatable like food items and put them in their car for like extra points. I still want to be on Supermarket Sweep.
Yeah, we should go.
Like,
I would totally do it with you.
yes, I want
We
to
can
be on Supermarket Sweep.
Make complete asses of ourselves.
Oh yeah,
Oh my god.
and
I would be yelling. I would be too competitive and yelling at Kris, like, Kris, you fucking idiot! What are you doing? No, it's not that way.
Grab the fucking and I would just like yell at you and asking you why you didn't grab the fucking big ass inflatable box of Oreos for like $5.
Like, I don't know, Kris. Why didn't I? It's all your fault. And then we would just be. Our friendship would be over at that moment.
Our friendship would be done.
We would
What
be
friendship?
like, fuck this bitch. Fuck this. Hey.
I know.
What friendship?
Hey.
Like what? Yeah, our friendship was never a thing. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Kris, you're fired.
I want to be on Supermarket Sweep. I want to be on The Circle. Really bad.
Oh yeah, the circle. Oh my god. Oh, I want to be on the. I want to be on the circle. Kris and I would catfish the living hell out of someone.
Yes.
I want to be on. I want to be on the circle, dude.
I want to be on The Circle.
Dude, I want to be on the circle. Sorry, we're just freaking out over trash TV.
Yes.
You know
If
what?
You don't know what the. Yeah.
You know what show I just finished watching a couple weeks ago?
Which one?
Too Hot to Handle.
Oh yeah.
It's the one where like all these people are coming in like, oh, I'm gonna smoke weed and fuck bitches.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was like, surprise, motherfucker, you can't have sex at all, or else you lose money. Dude, there was this little shit on this season who was just like, you know what? I'm gonna play every team. I'm gonna go for this girl, even though this girl's with this guy. I don't give a fuck. You think I care? No, I don't care. I'm a fuck. I'm gonna smoke weed and fuck bitches. Ow.
Good. You know what show was fucked up though?
What?
Just thinking about like reality show. There's this reality show on MTV called Next, and it was like a bunch of single people on a bus that went on it was like a dating like reality show.
Oh yeah.
And so yeah, and they could say next if they weren't attracted to a person. The only reason why I remember Next was because every once in a while they would have like a same-sex couple on there, and I thought that was cool. But that show, well, I mean, there was like worse reality shows that were even like just completely fucked up for the plot or for like a certain episode, like The Swan.
Didn't they force them to get plastic surgery?
Yeah, they gave these people like thousands of like dollars worth of plastic surgery, and they had like a new wardrobe and fucking new teeth and all this shit.
Dude, that's so fucked up. I'm sorry. That's just fucked up right there. This got dark. I'm sorry, folks. Reality TV is just something, really. Like, I kind of want to try it out personally, but then again, I don't know. You get a lot of clout for it, so I kind of.
And then that one show where, yeah, in the show where they took like the lie detector test. Was it called To Tell the Truth or something?
Was it an MTV show where fucking... Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. It was like an MTV show. and like a friend was in a truck, and both of them went on dates,
Yeah.
and like
Yeah.
they were just like, "Oh, bro, is she telling the truth?" And nah, bro, that's a lie.
Yeah. Yeah. And then there was that one where like Silent Library. Oh my god.
Oh, Silent Library is fucking funny.
It was so funny.
Hang on.
Oh,
Penguin
yeah, I remember
liked
Silent Library.
Penguin watched Wipeout and like renovation shows.
Wipeout is so good. Oh my
Wipeout
God.
was hilarious.
Friggin'
It was
I would stop watching Wipeout because eventually I was just like, they're not gonna make it. There's no point in me watching. They're not gonna
Yeah.
Oh,
make it.
sometimes they do. There was like a guy who was like a spider monkey who
Yeah.
made it.
And also, it stopped being hilarious after some point.
Well,
Because
yeah,
it's the same shit.
it's the big balls, man. Big balls.
People can handle the big balls.
But like it was always it's always funny though. Like my favorite thing was like when they would get halfway through the course and then they would just get like knocked out by a fucking big ass like ball or like one of those the poles that just like comes at them and they're like they barely make it. But Wipeout was good.
Wipeout was a good one. Pro tip.
Yeah, I think it's still going.
Is it? Pro tip. You don't want to pick, like, when you're doing the white color, don't pick the absolute white because it won't be the true white of the piece. You just want to like get your color picker, pick out the white there, and then do it. And that would be your white for the screenshot so it can blend in better. Anyways. Poles are dangerous. Which poles? Like a stripper pole or?
It was like one of those things where it was kind of like it was covered in like I guess pleather or like foam or something, and it was always like they would have to like jump on it and like hold on to it and let it like move them to the next platform, but then they just like miss it by like a half of an inch or something like that, and they would just like fall. I always thought that was funny, but it obviously didn't top them just getting pelted in the fucking head with a big ass ball that's being thrown at them. And I mean, yeah, some people did make it, but it was just more funny watching, you know, the others just getting pelted and falling and ending up losing or starting over or whatever.
Twitter is asking me if I want to follow Roger Craig Smith.
Fucking Twitter suggested, oh, how about you follow a whole topic about Roger Craig Smith? I'm just like, no.
Yeah, that's what it's asking me. It's asking me if I want to follow the topic Roger Craig Smith. I'm like, why?
Why?
Why would I ever want to, in the history of ever, do that?
I mean, he's a good voice actor, but... You know what? Let me shut my mouth.
I don't want to follow a person.
Huh?
I don't want to follow a person that's a celebrity because they end up tweeting boring shit.
I don't pay attention. I mean, yeah, Tracy Yardley and Ian Flynn tweet out some shit and it makes me laugh. like Ian Flynn got vaccinated and he tweeted out, well, popping up some of them 5Gs into my system. It's just like, Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
Oh my God, that's fucking hilarious.
They tweet out the most absurd shit and it makes me laugh.
Oh my God.
You want to talk absurd shit?
Well,
You should have fucking heard me yesterday while I was waiting to take my oral exam for Japanese. At some point, I fucking looked at my phone to look at the time to see what, how long I had left. And I said, out loud, this is written down by my roommate, by the way. I said, it's 8:25 a.m. and I would rather piss.
just hold that thought. So guys, what we're gonna do now is work on covering up the background. This part might be a little hard because it's a painting, but it's fine. And it's okay. It's fine. This is fine. I did the selection wrong. This is fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. This is fine.
Is it?
No. Wait. No, I didn't do the selection wrong. I'm an idiot. Okay. Now I did the thing. There we go. It's basically just picking the colors and just painting over it. I'm doing it on I copied the original picture and everything like that. Whoops. That. And I'm gonna be painting on that. So I can do like a before and after type shit. Anyways. Keep going, girls. Or not. Delete. Okay, this ship isn't that hard. And yeah, as you can see, I'm just picking the colors and just painting over everything. It might be a little bit easier in Photoshop because you have a clone tool and you can like pick out colors. Oh, that blended in pretty well. Not bad. Not bad, if I may say so myself. Because you can pick out like different patterns and whatnot from there, and that could help out a lot. Yeah, that's pretty much what we're doing right now. Just doing a little bit of patchwork on this boat.
I still need to learn how to use Photoshop because I'm not very good at it.
I could teach you for, a price, but you have to pay me.
I can cause I know, cause granted, I can make picture edits and stuff. Cause when I make picture edits, I usually do them on my phone now. And I just use either Pixar, if I'm doing something simple, or if I needed a certain filter or whatever, then I'll also use. But if I'm doing something for the podcast, the art that I made, the art I made, the current art I made on Pixar, but the one that I did before, I made it on Canva. But I actually recommend Canva because it's a really good app for whatever you need to have done. Highly recommend using Canva because they do have what's it called? They have preset stuff for you to pick from. So I highly recommend Canva. But yeah, I'm not the best at Photoshop.
Oh, there's no. It's not. It's never too late to learn. And if you need help with
Like
Photoshop,
my brother, he's way better at Photoshop than me. Yeah, because I cannot, I'm not very, but I guess I just need to practice on it some more. But Photoshop, Photoshop is something that I kind of want to get better at. But I usually just do edits, like picture edits on my phone, because that's just easier.
right?
Oh, this is pretty. I like this.
What are we talking about?
Oh, Jessica sent me something, and it's very well done. I actually like it.
Hang on.
Yes, yeah, as usual.
I know why she sent it, you piece of shit. You ain't shit for that. You ain't shit for that.
It's nothing bad.
No, I know it's nothing bad, but she sent it to me for a reason. I know the reason. She ain't shit for that. And I know she can hear me. Yeah, fuck you. You ain't shit for that. She knows what she knows exactly what she did.
Oh my god.
Little shit. I fucking dare. No, she knows what she did. She knows exactly what she did. She knows why she sent it to me. And I don't appreciate it, but here we are.
No.
Nah, it's fine.
Oh god.
Agent of Chaos, my ass. Fuck you, Jessica. You ain't shit. You ain't shit for that. She knows exactly what she did. She knows, and I know she has a stupid little smirk on her mouth. And she's probably giggling to herself, like, he, motherfucker. Hey. The fucking audacity of this bitch right here. Fucking audacity. How dare.
Oh my god.
So if you guys want to ask the characters on screen a question, feel free to. Fuck you, Jessica. You ain't shit. You
No
shit.
suffer.
Fuck you. So. Why do I have to suffer and you don't? What did I ever do? I'm innocent in all of this.
You okay?
God. This is very, very entertaining.
Have I met Blaze? I have.
Oh, damn it, it's getting really hot, but I don't want to turn on the air conditioning because it's really loud. Push through the pain. Just open the window. Push through the pain.
Yeah, I'm gonna need this hot weather to cut it the bullshit, please. Cause this shit ain't it.
If you're wondering, Blaze is a really sweet character.
better. That feels so much better. That feels ooh, fuck yeah. All I needed to do was open the window. That was what I needed to do.
I cannot wait for fall. Cause like
Go on.
Because like my dad, he called me this morning just to check on me because he is visiting family in Chicago, and he was telling me that it's just really really humid over there, but it's like 60 something degrees over there, and there's like an
Bitch.
overcast, and I'm just here melting.
Oh god, no, no. How dare. How dare, how dare, how dare, how dare, how dare, how dare. How dilly
Like
dilly
I'm
dare.
melting here. Like I'm so over. I'm over. Like, granted, I did spend half of a summer with a broken AC, and it was absolute torture. It was horrible. Like, we had big ass fans, and we had to open the window. The only good thing about it, that situation, was the fact that my dad would go to like, so I don't know if everybody has this, but like the drive through like dairy. And he would go and just buy like popsicles and ice cream and all that for us to eat just so we can cool down because we weren't gonna have like a new AC for quite a while. And then luckily we got a new one right just on the tip of like in the summer because I think like one day it was like 105. But that's torture. And if you're in cool weather, you're lucky.
Be grateful.
Yes, please, because we're melting here.
It's no joke.
It
No joke, son.
yeah,
it's no joke.
no joke. But like, I wish I lived by the beach though, because that weather is nice. Because like, I mean, granted, actually, when James and I went to the beach for the first time, it was the weather was absolutely perfect. So I would want to live by like some body of water just for the cold weather because living in the suburbs ain't it. Like in the valley, it's not it. Living in the valleys, not it. I don't recommend it.
No. No, it's not. It's really not. What the fuck is behind her? Is that a wall? What the fuck? Oh, I see the code now, I think. Okay. What is...
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see. I see where I went wrong. Damn it. I see the code now. Whoopsie daisy, oopsie poopsie. It's okay. We make mistakes here, and mistakes.
It's like
it's okay.
It's like it's a happy little mistake, like Bob Ross always says.
It's a happy little mistake.
It's a happy little mistake.
A little happy little mistake.
Which Bob Ross is an absolute treasure, national treasure.
May he rest in peace.
May he rest in peace. Like I feel like him and Mr. Rogers were like the epitome of my childhood. Because I would always watch them like because I like to watch them like during nap time or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Because their voices were just so calming, and I actually got Converse because of Mr. Rogers, and I used to do the shoe thing like he did when he would like take off a shoe and throw it, and then catch it, and then put on a slipper. I actually did that as a kid. But I actually haven't watched the movie that they made on Mr. Rogers yet.
It's not really about Mr. Rogers. It's about the guy who was reporting on Mr. Rogers.
Oh,
like, Mr. Rogers
okay.
is like barely.
I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, Mr. Rogers is like barely in the movie.
Mm-hmm. Isn't it called like "Won't You Be My Neighbor" or something like that?
Yeah. You think Mr. Rogers would like play a bigger role, but now it's about the guy observing Mr. Rogers because reasons.
Yeah.
Because Mr. Rogers, Mr. Rogers is a swell guy, and like isn't this working? I see. There's this like joke going around that it's surprising that Mr. Rogers never touched, children, and I'm just like, why would he?
Right. What, like?
There's no reason for that.
Yeah, because like, and because the reason and then I watched like a documentary on Mr. Rogers, and it made me cry because Mr. Rogers, because if you think about it, Mr. Rogers was happened. His show was like at a time where things were pretty intense. Yes, and he handled a lot of like I guess you would topics. He would handle them on the show in a way that kids could understand, and I think that's why I liked Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood so much. And he was just great.
He was a swell dude.
He was. Oh yeah, and I watched Blue's Clues, but
oh yeah,
my sister.
I remember Blue's Clues.
And I actually had a handy dandy notebook, but I got it from like a kids meal at Subway, and I carried that thing everywhere with me. Do you remember that rumor when they said that Steve from Blue's Clues died, but then he came back, like when they did the reboot of Blue's Clues? It was like, it wasn't a reboot, but it was a reboot.
It was a reboot.
And everyone cried. Myself, I cried.
Yeah, because the original actor, Steve Burns, was getting a little bit old, and he was getting insecure about his hairline.
Yeah. And I just remember they said Steve went to college, and then it came Joe, and nobody liked Joe.
I liked Joe. I thought he was pretty neat. I think he's neat.
I mean, I like Joe.
Yeah.
I thought it was cool.
Yeah,
and
he was pretty neat.
Joe was cool. Yeah, and Joe definitely brought something new to the show, but I think it was just because I guess people didn't really like Joe because everyone thought like Steve was better or something. But I remember all of those rumors about Steve. Like someone said that he died, and then there was one that was like he was in the adult entertainment industry or something like that. But yeah, it was Steve and Joe, and then now it's what's his face?
It's like their cousin or something.
His name is escaping me.
All I know is he is a very attractive motherfucker. Like
What?
he
agree.
listen to what I'm saying. He had a photo shoot where he was shirtless, and everybody wanted to watch Blue's Clues after that.
What?
Y'all didn't know about this?
wow.
This was like all over Twitter and
No.
Oh my god! Now I have to show you.
I didn't know about this because I don't care about what
I know
happened.
he was like. I know
I
he
stopped
was
giving
hot,
a shit
but
about
like,
fucking Stephen Blue's Clues years after the fucking fact.
I know he was hot, but like, wait,
What's his name?
But I didn't know like the other shit.
What's his name?
God.
What's his
I'm gonna look
name?
this
What's
up.
his name?
Right out.
Let's see.
Hush. What's his name?
It's Blue. I think it's like.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The new guy's name is Josh. None of you knew about
Yeah,
this.
Josh.
Oh my god.
Wait! I know
None
about
of
this.
it.
Yes,
Oh
I do.
my god. Sorry,
Okay.
my internet like cut
Yes,
out for a minute there.
I'm looking at the pictures now. Oh my god.
Look at him.
Oh my god.
Let me share. Hold on.
Look at him.
Look at him.
Fucking Christ.
Hold on. I need a shrimp. for
Oh
a
my
minute.
god.
This guy.
Huh?
I know. I need a shrimp.
I
too.
said, oh, this guy.
Yeah, I told you about this guy.
Sure.
I
did. I know I did.
For a hot second.
And again, my memory.
This dude
my
right
memory
here.
has nothing in it.
Once they saw this picture on the farm, this picture right here, everybody was just like, I'm gonna watch Blue's Clues now.
Why are you gonna watch Blue's
His
Clues? He's
wife-
gonna talk to you like you're fucking 2 years old.
Because he's hot, Jessica!
Because he's hot.
It's not gonna make him any
and I
hotter
just
to
wanna
have
say-
him talk to me.
You
like
can
I'm
say,
stupid.
you can see it however you want, Jessica.
Look at
It's
him.
because he's attractive. People are gonna watch Blue's Clues.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
just it. That's just it.
His wife is lucky. I just want to say his wife is a very, very He does. He does look like Kyung-soo.
What did I come back to?
That's why I'm just like, eh.
What did I come back to?
That's why I'm just like, eh.
He looks like
He
Kyung-soo.
fucking looks like Kyung-soo with glasses.
He does.
Yeah, with the glasses.
Isn't
He looks
Kyung-soo
like
your
Kyung-soo.
ultimate
And
bias
that's why I'm
breaker?
just like, yeah, and that's why I'm just like, I somehow feel indifferent towards this picture because I'm like, eh. He just reminds me of Kyung-soo, and I like Kyung-soo more.
Either way, people went nuts over this, and
Yes, because
yeah, I can see why.
it was trending on Twitter.
just
I
like,
was
have you
it's
seen
so hard to cut
the
your connection out.
Huh? I know, Jessica. We're just gonna move on and ignore it. What was I saying?
The thing.
Oh yeah, that was
Josh
yeah. It was,
Dale-
it was-
John.
I remember I showed that to Flo, and her jaw dropped.
Mm-hmm.
Like she,
Really?
yeah.
I mean, I'm not
She
surprised.
didn't believe me. Like, hey, do you know about this new host on Blue's Clues? He's like really attractive and hot. And she's just like, what the fuck are you talking about? And then I showed it to her, and she was just like, oh my god. Where was he when I was younger?
I will watch. I know, because literally, where was he? When we were coming up.
Dating you.
But like for me, I can remember like my first major crush was on Dante Bosco
Oh yeah.
because I watched Hook one too many times, and he fueled my love. He was one of the people that fueled my love for Bad Boys because I had the fattest crush on Rufio.
Rufio!
I still want a Hook tattoo at some point. I want to get Bangarang on my wrist.
You know, he was
I do
on
not
a.
recall my first celebrity crush that was age appropriate.
There was a podcast that Dante Bosco did, and with Rooster Teeth, and he was talking about like how a girl had a tattoo of him on her thigh, and he was just like, I appreciate it and everything, but just keep my face clean, take care of it, all right, babe. I'm just here. I just need a little reset. Maybe. No. Already? Dang. I want to like reset Twitch entirely. It was doing just fine before. You two keep talking. I'm just gonna try to fix this.
Okay, so I kind of like want to talk about. Let's talk about like childhood stuff because
Whatever.
there's like some stuff. So about this, but I tried because